We welcome Mr. Gary Martin and Thomas Savage to the stage. Tommy Savage, sorry about that.
All right, thanks to both of you for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and start with our introductions. Mr. Martin, if you would like to start us off.
My name is Gary Martin. I'm running for the 7th District Democratic primary. And there's not much to tell you about myself other than I've been a farmer for all my life, milked cows for 60 years, and enjoyed that and try to do the best I can at whatever job I'm doing. And I'm serving presently as a commissioner in the 7th District. We learn things as we go. You can ask me a lot of questions about what the future holds. I'd give you an answer, an opinion, but I don't know till I get there. So, give you a little example. I was hauling hay, 14 years old, and a man told me, says, got some hay to haul, bean hay. I don't know, y'all don't probably know what bean hay means, but I mean, it's heavy stuff. He said, just back it in the shed, unload it. And, to me, that was an easy job. I think I was getting 10 cents a bale. And me and a couple of other little boys was going to do that. Well, I learned a lesson that day. I went over and got the bean hay baled, walked down there and drove back up there to the wagon tractor, put that hay in the barn. And he had hay stacked 6 bales high. We had to carry it all the way across the hay to the back. I learned a lesson. That's been over 50 some odd years ago. I learned a lesson that day. You better know what you're doing. I hear what you're saying, but what do you mean? So I kind of take that into my commissioner's job, I'm kind of skeptical, you might say. And I appreciate all the support in the 7th District. If I get reelected, I'll support 7th District in Warren County to the best of my ability. And kind of getting turned around, I guess. Got a family here, a wife Brenda, son Rex passed away, but daughter Betsy Martin Harold. And 8 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Got McKay, Macy, and Mila Harold, Austin and Gus, and Chloe and Lex and Farmer, and 2 great-grandsons, Storm and Briar. So I'm proud of them. I hope they're proud of me. So I try to represent them, and everything I do is the best I can. So thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Savage.
I'll tell you what, this feels like coming home again. I've been here a lot of times with my children, especially at this time of year on scholarship and awards nights. This is an exciting time for young people in Warren County. I'm Tommy Savage. I am currently the 7th District, one of the 7th District commissioners along with Gary Martin. I serve on the Health and Welfare Committee, as Secretary of the Policy and Personnel Committee, as Chairman. I serve on the Financial Management Committee. I am a lifelong resident of Warren County. I am married to Carla Savage for almost 36 years. And somebody told me tonight that I cleaned up well. It has been an honor and a pleasure to serve the people of the 7th District these past nearly 4 years as a Democrat. But I'll tell you what, I represent more than just Democrats. I represent people that are Republicans. I represent people that are independents. I represent those that don't vote. I represent those that can't vote. If you live inside the boundary of my district, I try my best to represent you. I was talking to a lady the other day, and I asked her for a vote, and she said, "I'm sorry, I don't vote." And I said, "Well, people have died so that you can vote." And she said, "They died so that I could say I don't want to vote." And I said, "That's a good answer." But I've studied very hard. When I ran the first time, I said, I'm gonna run on safety, education, and dedication to the job. And Carla's come in and woke me up 2 or 3 times. I'd be sitting there studying resolutions that was going to be voted on. And education is something that I've always believed in. I worked my children very hard, and they all got college degrees and left me with the farm to take care of. They all, unfortunately, 2 out of 3 of them live outside of Warren County. I would like to see, if it was up to me, we'd have a spec building going all the time, because just a few years ago, we were occupying them just about as fast as we built them. And we would have people coming in here with new jobs, and I've got to talk to two of the gubernatorial candidates, and I assured them that our children could handle any kind of manufacturing that they brought in here. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Martin, you'll start us off with the first question. What do you believe are the most pressing needs for infrastructure or capital projects for Warren County?
Well, we got several things that need to be done, but trying the growth of our job market, one of the most important things, and the growth of our infrastructure that brings forth those jobs and responsibilities, and we just got several things like that to be done. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Savage?
Well, first of all, safety is always going to be foremost to everybody. Of course, we're going to have to build a new jail, and to staff it, it's going to cost a lot of money. That's part of our infrastructure, unfortunately. Also, roads, we always got to have safe roads for our people, and we got to have safe schools. Like I said before, I would like to see more business come here to Warren County, and I believe that if we had people come here, they would start building houses again, and it would create more revenue and get a snowball effect started, and that's how that we would try to avoid a tax increase.
Thank you. We'll now move on to our second question. Are you opposed to raising county property taxes?
No, I'm not opposed to raising county taxes, but I think we should. I've sat in a lot of these meetings, and I've heard a lot of things, but I'd like to add one thing to education. I heard a lot about education. Education is a wonderful thing, but I'd like to add one word to it: education with responsibility. I think, and that's what our job as court members are, to be responsible for them. When we need tax money, we'll put it there. If we don't need it, we do not need to raise taxes. So I think we have to fulfill our needs, and I think we got a county that's growing. In my experience in 4 years on the court, we got a county that's really growing, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of tax money's coming in from different directions, and that's the reason I think our taxes is in good shape right now, but I don't know what the future holds, I could say what I think, but that would just be an opinion. So I'm trying to, like the guy told me about the hay, I try to live on facts, when they are
Thank you.
and how they happen.
Mr. Savage?
Would you repeat the question, please?
Are you opposed to raising county property taxes?
Last year, I voted for a county property tax because I felt we were running dangerously low on the fund balance. As it turned out, we went ahead and we found some more revenue and some debt that wouldn't be reoccurring, and the property tax increase failed. But this was for education, and I don't know, I would vote for a property tax increase, but it would be after I've looked at everything and I saw that there was no way that we could survive without doing it. And I've always tried to handle my money, or handle the county's money, just like I would my own. Everybody says I'm a tightwad, so that's the way that I would answer that.
Thank you both.
Thank you.